This is day 50 of trying the Arena God A to Z challenge. Today, I'm playing Jax. Playing this champ was my 911. Let me just get this out of the way. He overthrew Cassiopeia for most games played. Previously, it was 27. Now, with Jax, it's 31. Now, as crazy as that is, I still don't think Jax is a bad champion. Like in total, I actually top 4'd around 2/3 of my games playing on him. With this many games played, I think I have a good understanding of why it took so long. Jax is a really good top 4 champ. However, to get a first is a whole nother beast. That's because the difference between a high roll Jax and a low roll Jax is literally non-existent. This guy functions the same no matter what he hits. It's kind of shocking. The only thing that I would say gives Jax a good advantage is actually an item, and not an augment. It's Divine Sunderer, which leads me into my next problem with Jax. Bruiser items are so horrendous that half the time you don't even want to buy them. My main problem is with Triforce though. This item is so illegal. When you buy this item, you're getting 30 AD, 25% attack speed, 300 HP, 15 ability haste, and the Spellblade passive. Most of the stats I don't really care about. Keep them like that, whatever. The problem lies with the Spellblade and the AD it gives. Did you know that BF Sword gives more AD than Triforce? Well, now you know. I understand that they toned down every item in Arena, but Triforce is a war crime. Not to mention, the Spellblade proc just tickles the enemies, due to it being flat damage compared to Divine's percent max HP. There's just no reason to start Triforce when you can start Bork instead. It gives the same amount of AD, but has lifesteal and infinitely better passive that you can proc more often than Triforce. These percent HP items are just a lot better in Arena because everyone has increased base HP, and then there are crazy combinations where people can get upwards of 10,000 HP. Another thing that makes Bruiser items bad is that it's competing with other AD items, which I guess in return also makes Bruisers feel kinda bad if they build these items. The two other types of AD items are Marksman and Assassin items. I explained a little in the J4 video, but essentially Assassin items are really overtuned, despite them losing a little AD or ability haste. In fact, in a lot of cases, the lethality is actually increased on these items when compared to the SR counterparts. Then Marksman items, ever since the crit changes, they're pretty good. Not to mention crit damage is increased in Arena to 190% from 175%. Then for on-hit Marksman, they also feel really good, especially with the 1.5% current target HP on hit that every champion gets in Arena. So when you compare Bruiser items to these AD counterparts, they just feel very lacking. Okay, I went on a little sidetrack. After Bork, I like buying Bruiser anvils. Some of my favorite are Shojin and Death Stance. For augments, Lightning Strikes is pretty good as you gain AD from your passive. Master of Duality has potential as you have a lot of hybrid scaling. But my favorite augment on him is Apex Inventor. You can get a Heartsteel if you want, but I like to skip it in favor of other items. Instead, I like to start Unending Despair into Sundered Sky, Eclipse, then round out the build with a Spirit Visage. In the end, I'm giving Jax a 5. Like I said earlier, I don't think he's the worst champ, he's just very mid. I'll be streaming on Twitch shortly after this video goes live. Like and follow for more. Check in tomorrow for Jace.
Follow, take shape, not on my watch. Won't you join me?
Okay.
Yeah, I need you to not do that.
Might have to make another heroic last stand.
Hidden maybe?
Watch this. The damned resist their fate.
Let's go!
You are trying your hardest to
Let's
just
go!
throw the game. I
Let's
get out.
go!